Okay, so it is November 21st, and I don't know if you noticed, but I still have peppers on. And still tons more growing. This is insane. This year has been a crazy, just weird year. But I have peppers still everywhere. My lonely tomato plant that I left in still has tomatoes. But my spinach I've been trying to grow in my greenhouse the last couple weeks keeps getting eaten by a chipmunk. Still haven't caught him yet. But yeah, this is a really weird year. I'm loving all these peppers. It's a nice bumper crop. But yeah. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's one hiding there, and then just below it there's another one hiding. Let's see if I can get you guys down in there. Come on. Here it is. Little pepper. See him right there? And then these little guys. These are so good. I forget what they're called, but these peppers I'm definitely growing again next year. These were wonderful. They have really great flavor, and they were just overall a really good pepper. Oh, and these purple pole beans, which I thought were dead, are flowering again. Look at this. They're flowering. This is a bizarre year. I'm going to have to come out and harvest because I've got at least one bean to pick. Two. What is it over there, you crazy dog? But it's that chipmunk. Freckles. But that chipmunk is right there where she can't get it in my greenhouse. But yeah, it looks like I need to come out and start picking some of them again. But I've also got a couple of tomatoes that I noticed that are in here that I need to get picked. I didn't get any eggplants this year, but this is my first year growing them. Something kept eating them. But yeah, the plants, which I honestly thought had died a while back because the flea beetles just devastated them, have now come back, and look at this. They're flowering again. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is just insane. They're flowering again. Oops, sorry guys, had you brighten too up. But look at them. They're just gorgeous. And they've got flower buds right on them. They're flowering. I really don't know what to think of this year. This is just insane. But yeah, they're flowering. This is crazy. And then I've got more buds on my peppers. They're budding out. So, yeah, oh, lighting's terrible. Sorry, guys. But yeah, this year is just insane. I'm not sure. There we go. Now back in focus. I guess I'm going to have a bumper crop. I'm going to have to, I guess, freeze some of them. But yeah, this is just crazy. It's November. I mean, November 21st. But yeah, I'm not complaining for peppers. I mean, I'm loving it. Now we'll see how next year goes with peppers. But I've got a tomato. Let me show you guys this tomato. This is insane. Is it still here? Yep, it's still here. Good. Look at this beautiful sucker. Look at him. He is just gorgeous. Let's get him lighted up here so you guys can see him. but look at him. For November, I don't normally have tomatoes in November, but I've got one. Thing is beautiful. The plant, not so much, but hey, what the heck. I'm loving it. Let's see if that thing's in here. She is scratching all crazy. Well, I don't see it. But it's been chewing because this had been a basil plant, and it had basil leaves on it. So it's eating my basil. But I don't see it in here anywhere. So, guess I'm gonna have to set a trap. Oh well. And sorry to kind of just show you guys the weird craziness of my greenhouse right now. It's ooh, focus. Here we go. But yeah, lighting. Yeah, the greenhouse is. Let's go get that crazy dog. Let's see. Get down! You're going to tear it all up like you already have. It must be between the boards. I'm going to have to come out here and put this stuff back on. She has torn it all off again. But yeah, I don't see anything. You crazy dog. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Rocco, look. Come here. Look. What's it? Hi. Hey there, Freckles. You'll come up and say hi. What are you doing? She's too busy wanting to get that stuff. But, girl. Anyway, my compost bin is doing fairly well. I'm gonna have to, this winter, I've got to dig part of it out. And I've got to get, I think, a couple of trash cans. Because it's not decomposing like I want it to. And I know it's because there's not enough water, there's not enough brown material, and there's not enough of the vegetables and stuff. So I've got to get some containers and do a better job of decomposing stuff, because I'm not getting as much compost as I really want to for these beds. I do have a couple carrots. They're not ready yet, but I'll definitely have to start watching, because they'll be ready to pick in another couple weeks. Freckles, stop tearing that up, please. Yeah, I definitely need to come out here with my staple gun and start cleaning this up, because she has made a royal mess of it. I gotta figure out where in the world that thing is coming in. I think it's down here somewhere. That would be my guess. I got a hole right there that it could probably go in, and then I got this hole here that I gotta plug up. And that's probably where it's coming in, because everything else is pretty much covered. Now, the greenhouse plastic will probably have to be redone either next year or the year after, unless the dog tears more of it up. Because as of right now, she has torn a hole in it. So now I have to do a little bit of patchwork, because I don't want to get a whole new one for this winter, because it's still essentially good. But she's tore a hole in my greenhouse plastic. So now I've got to cut a piece off of either down here or in the back and patch this up with some clear tape. You're a brat. You're cute, but you're a brat. That's what he does. He steals a tomato. Then he goes and he either eats it or he drops it somewhere. Crazy dog. Well, that's about it for the garden tour. There's really not much else to show you, except for the parsley, even though I thought I butchered it, is coming back with a vengeance, as you can see here. Parsley, I don't know what, but it doesn't seem to care that I completely butchered itself. It is just coming back beautifully. And then the sage is doing really well. And then I've got another set of lemon balm on, which is just gorgeous. I can't wait for that to be nice and ready for next year. But ooh, let's get you guys in focus. Hello. But yeah, I can't wait really for next year's garden, even though this year I've got some salads and stuff growing. Some of them are coming in late to the party, so I know I'll be getting some later lettuce. None of my spinach have really come up, so I don't know what it is about spinach this year. It just doesn't want to come up. But as you can see, I'm standing in my dead vines of what used to be the gourd funnel or tunnel. But yeah, I still got a couple on of the loafahs. I think they're not going to really do anything. I think they're pretty much gone for the season. I've got 2 more in the house that are drying. The third one, I had to, when I popped it open, it was molding, so I lost that one. Kind of sad on that, because I was kind of hoping for more loafah. But hopefully this year, or next year, gardening season, I'll be able to get some loafahs. But my elderberry bushes are doing beautifully. I've got, and then my leftover tomato that I just have not done anything with this plant. I have just pretty much let it go. Let me show you guys here. But this one, sorry. This is my let it go tomato plant. I've just let this thing do its thing. And it has produced and produced and produced. Now I've been just kind of letting the birds and anything else get to it. And then mulched the blueberries finally. Yay! And remember this middle one that we thought was dead? Well, looky here. It's got 2 little shoots. I know it's going to be a while before they are going to be big enough to get producing, but at least I've got this other one and then this one here in the corner that'll be producing for me. So yay, happy dance. And this one is getting tall and beautiful. Ooh, and I see a plant that needs to come out of there. There's a non-blueberry behind it. It's trying to take over it. But yeah, we mulched it all. It looks gorgeous. So I can't wait and see The tomato-eating stealer is stealing tomatoes as we speak. Aren't you, Rocco? You're stealing tomatoes. You Stitch's tomato stealer. Rocco. Don't fog the lens up. Crazy dog. Of course he decides to try to fog the lens up. And he's eating tomatoes again. But thanks, guys. I know this is kind of short, and there's not much to this one, but thanks for hanging out in my little garden. And we'll see what grows in the coming weeks. See how many peppers we get to take off of there. But thanks, guys.